Hello class, my name is Cody and I'd like to start off today by describing me just a little bit. I was born on September 9th, 1994 in Poplar Bluff, Missouri. I was born on an 800-acre farm where my family raised me and made me the guy I am today. And the three things I really want to talk about today is family, sports, and the outdoors. The first is family. You know, they raised me, they made me who I am today. And as I was growing up, they taught me the love of Jesus Christ. They prayed with me every night. We always went to church. It was everything we did it for the Lord. And that's one reason why I'm here today, not only because of baseball, because of my love for the Lord. And I was taught that at a very early age, and that's one of the biggest things I can take out of my family is how they've taught me to live my life and always be the bigger guy, do what's right, because that's what's most important at the end of the day. And they always challenged me, like they challenged me in baseball. My dad was always there for me in baseball, taking me on road trips, taking me, I don't know, if it was to Little League games, it was, when I was growing up, it was to Legion ball games. They was always there for me. They was always in the stands cheering me on, and they loved doing that. I loved riding in the car with them to baseball games. It was one of the best parts of growing up, one of the best parts of early baseball at my young age, and I really enjoyed it. And not only that, we got a lot of bonding time together and made us a lot closer, because when you're growing up, it's hard to spend time with your parents. It really is, especially when you get to high school. And so I think baseball and the Lord really kept us close to the family. And that's something that I really, really appreciate now, because when you're growing up, sometimes you take your family for granted or something like that. You don't really cherish those little moments that you get with them until you leave to go to college. Like, I'm 5 hours away, and now I'm like, I would do anything to have those moments back with them. The second thing I like to talk about is sports. And this, I can also tie sports back into family, because sports has really impacted my life. It's made me realize that you have to make good decisions, because if you make bad decisions, you can't play. If you can't play, then you're down on yourself because you love the sport. And it brought me closer to my family, because like I said, we're always going to games and stuff together. And not only just that, it's when I came here, it was a really eye-opening experience for me, because I had to live on my own, and I do miss my family, but this has impacted my life, because it's going to take me to better heights, better things in life, because I'm living on my own, I'm getting an education. I still have to stay in contact with my family. And before I came to college, I always had my doubts, is this really the right thing, going this far away from college? I mean, this far away from home, and it is. It's the best decision I've ever made, and I love it here. And without baseball, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be at this great university. So that is a self-explanatory reason of this is how sports got me here. If it wasn't for baseball, I wouldn't be at this college. I would be at a JUCO back home, not getting near as good of education as I do here. So I'm very, very, very thankful for that. And that's just one reason out of many that sports have impacted my life. It's always taught me to, that hard work, definitely hard work. You gotta have hard work to do anything, and it carries from the field to the classroom, and I can definitely see that in my everyday life, because I love going to lift and going to work hard in baseball, but then it also carries over to my homework, where I want to do good in homework, so I do good when I get that test back. You feel better about yourself. It all carries over in every aspect. And also, sports has just made me realize that it's like an escape from real life. When you're playing sports, you may have something tough going on in your life that you may not understand. You may did really bad on a test, but when you go on the field, it's just everything just kind of vanishes. You're in your own little world. You can go out, and when I step on the mound, it's just like an escape from everything else. When I'm on that mound, nobody can tell me that I did make a bad grade on the test. Nobody can tell me, hey, we have homework to do. Nobody come out there and say, hey, stop, you have a flat tire. Nobody can say that. That's when the whole world is kind of at peace with me, is when I'm just out there. When I'm out there running around, hustling, that's just when the whole world just seems to kind of stop moving for just a little while. Continuing on, my third thing I want to talk about is the outdoors. My father and my mother, more my dad, but they both taught me to love the outdoors. When I was little, since I grew up on a farm, my dad was always, we were going to fix fence for the cattle, or we were going hunting, stuff like that. And then more my mom, when I was really little, 3 or 4, she always take me outside and I'd play in the flower garden with her, or stuff like that, or I'd ride in the wagon around. And then I always had a lot of fun like that. They never let me sit inside and just play video games, watch TV all day, because that's really not healthy. So I thank them for that, because I have a lot of memories there. Just like one memory I have is me and my dad went dove hunting, and a dove was flying over us, and Dad said shoot it, so I shot it, and it came down and hit him right in the face. And to this day, that's one of the funniest moments I can ever think of, because I got to share that with my dad, and that was only like my second dove hunt I've ever been on. And going just a little bit farther than that is, we've been on camping trips before. I mean, we've been to Utah, Wyoming, Montana, and it's hard to find vacation time because of so much baseball, but I really enjoyed those trips because it was nice to get away and spend time with my family, and it was a great, great time out west. And I love, a lot of times when we go, when me and Dad go fishing or hunting, Mom doesn't always want to go, so going on camping trips like that, it's nice because I get to have my mom with me, and I do miss them a lot. And I'm glad that I cherished every moment I got with them, and I'm going to cherish every moment from now on, because I really know how valuable that is. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you.